all myself being just out there smoking and high and drinking. And he said, I'm gonna end up giving my life to God. I said, man, he ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Yeah.
So we still kept wrestling. And sure enough, within the next couple of days, my mom called me and said, Derrick got saved again. Like God said, oh no, he didn't. So we were just smoking and drinking till Sunday.
Yeah.
And we were doing our thing on Sunday, and as soon as he called me, I said, I'm gonna show you when you get down here. I'm gonna show you. I had every intent to be the devil. I said, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
That he's a drinker, that he's a smoker, that he's a whoremonger. And so when I heard his voice, I never saw him. In the time when I heard his voice, he said, Derrick, my brother, you shall rise
again.
Yes. And he used that Lazarus thing, and he said, you shall rise again. Every time I talk about it, I want to cry. He said, you shall rise again.
Yes.
Here I was thinking I had lost my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Misery loves company.
Yes.
He's my twin brother. We are best friends.
Yeah.
I did lose a best friend, only to gain a true friend.
Yes.
Only for God to take him. And you know what? If there was a drug-addicted brother, if there was a daughter in here that's a drug addict, I would tell you 13 years later what God gave me a message out and said, you're next.
Yes.
Literally, here I was saying, why in the world would you take somebody who is so close to me? Part of me happy, but the other part is, how can I change?
Yeah.
How do you change when you want to change, but yet what got a hold to you won't let you change?
Yes.
And when he did that, I said, okay, I'm going to make a testimony. I'll smoke a little weed, or smoke harder.
Yeah.
I smoked harder and I snorted harder. And I found myself where I was spitting up and throwing up cocaine.
Yeah.
Sitting in the night, and I'm in a hotel with a girl, and my mom was a praying woman. Hearing her pray, and I'm sitting up here in my voice, heard her voice, and I started crying. I fell on my knees and I started singing a song. I need you now. I need you now. I fell on my knees and cried. I need you now. Lord, I need you now. That day forward, I never snorted cocaine again.
Yes.
Hadn't given my life to God, but it took me changing where I was.
Yes.
My wife, she wasn't my wife then. We were just friends. And then my twin brother and my mom, my dad, I was with them, and all of a sudden, probably took a month. My father prophesied, and he said, "Come here." As Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, he said, "I prophesied within 90 days, God's gonna bring you out."
Yes, Lord.
And within 90 days, before 90 days, I went home. And I remember telling Marcel on Sunday, I stuck my hand out and said, I don't know, something about a fivefold ministry just came to my mind.
Yeah.
And I looked, I wouldn't even give my life to God yet, and I said, Marcella, I don't have a taste for the alcohol.
Yes.
I don't have a taste for the cocaine. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yes, Lord.
And I said, what God did, you ever watch Inspector Gadget? The little cartoon, I said, God done did an undercover work on my life that he's delivering me undercover. And now that I know that he's delivering me, so I went to work and I took a step of faith. I gave my life to God in a crazy place. It was a crazy about work.
Yes.
And it was a dark place, and I said, Lord, people want to come and read a card of salvation. I said, the card ain't going to help me. I told one guy he wanted to read a prayer. The card's not going to help me. I said, I need some anointing. And so I'm up here praying, Lord, here I am. I didn't know what to say. Here I am. I give you my life. Being raised in church my life, give you my life. Here I am. This is Derrick. This is me. You know who I am. I don't know what's going to go on when 3 o'clock get here when I get out, but I want to give you my life now.
Yeah.
And I went and called my mom on my lunch. She's one who never cries a lot. And she started crying. And Daddy, she'll call my father June. He started praising God. When 2:45 hit, and I knew it was almost time to clock out, I said, the enemy spoke into my ear. He said, you ought to call him. Tell him that you don't think you gave your life to God because that beer hit my tongue.
Yeah.
And I want to call them and let them know. And so my intent when I got home, I was intending going home to go get a beer. And my cousin, I don't know how he found out. Word gets around fast.
Yes.
And I was going out there. He said, "Cuz, I heard the news, the good news." And I said, "What's that?" He said, "He gave you life, God, and every MF word came out of my mouth.
Yes.
Every God's name in vain came out of my mouth." Religious folk were pointed at me and said, "You ain't saved." And I looked at that. I believe that. You ain't saved. God ain't done that with your life. He ain't changed you. Folks sitting in the church that would look at me, you ain't saved. You crazy. And had it not been him speaking to me, the cousin, he said, "Cuz, whatever you do, don't quit."
Yes.
And I broke down and cried. And from then on, I've been pressing and pressing and pressing. And I could allow the curse words and what was in me bubbling out of me that wasn't supposed to have been there affected where I am today.
Yes.
Or I could have said, "Hey, I'll just give in with it. I'll sit down." But no, God said, "Don't quit."
Yes.
So what did it do? It helped me to